Welcome back to Lefty Crochets and Mirror Knits. My name is Stephanie and it's been a while. So I've been working on some larger projects. My Teen Tails blanket is almost done. I had started joining when I discovered that I needed one more square. So that one's almost finished, and then this blanket will finally be done. I started it in 2019. And my goal is to have this done, joined, and hopefully a border by the end of the month. You can see in the very top corner a granny square blanket. Ongoing project, not done yet. I'm going to keep going on that until I run out of yarn, and I still have about 12 cakes. So it's going to be a while. It's in the same colorway as the last square I'm making for this blanket here. I have been continuing with the luck of the draw. He is getting long. We're now halfway through. And he's getting big. I've discovered that a couple of my colors were a little bit too close in shade, but it is what it is. That's what happens when you just grab whatever from stash. But he keeps going, and I like it. I have my book reader's blanket, another scrappy, 5 strands at once, using up DK and fingering. I like the way the colors are working up, and it's another one that is going to take quite a while, and the weather is getting warmer, so it's likely to end up in hibernation until weather calms down or the air conditioner gets turned up way too high and it's too cold. I had a period in March when I could not knit and crochet, so my loom knit blanket got some love. I'm really close. Yes, finally getting close to the final corner. And then I've just got one long stretch and then it's done. Still gonna take me time. This only gets worked on when I cannot knit or crochet. And that doesn't happen as often. I'm getting better at keeping calm and monitoring how much I'm doing. This is a shawl that got a little bit of work on, but I'm debating frogging it and using the yarn for something else, but we'll see. This yarn was actually a Christmas gift some time ago, and it really needs to get used up. In here, I have what I'm calling the mindless blanket because it's just around and around and around, which makes it a double thickness knit. I don't know quite how wide it's going to be yet, and it is nowhere near getting done. I have another shawl. This one is knit. No pattern, just something I'm playing with, but I've got a lot of yarn. This is another one that is going to take me quite some time, but I don't need it quite yet. I love those colors. In here I have a new blanket I started. It's based on the Battenberg. Not following the way she has the pattern written. I'm just grabbing little yarns. These are the Lion Brand bonbons I've had for actually years. I'm done with them that I want done, so make a full square, and then when I've got enough scraps, use them up and make more squares, join them in, and we'll see how that comes out. I just reach in, grab one at random. That's the next color I use. I have a knit blanket. This is my on-the-go knitting. Take it to the doctor's office. Just simple garter. It's going to be donated when completed. again with the yarn that I discovered I wouldn't work as originally intended. So now it's getting used, so it's gone. And I have finished a small lovey in that same yarn. So I know that it'll do well as a small blanket. And not one that I'm going to keep, I am going to donate. And I have another blanket with squares. This one I am using the One Hat Wonders. I just have 2 left to make before I can start joining the squares. Of this one, I'm just doing a continuous granny square. This one was Super Grover. Have not decided how I'm going to attach the heads yet. I may even decide to leave them off and use the heads on something else and just use the blanket, the yarns for a blanket. But that is what I have been doing. And since it's April, weather getting warmer, it's going to soon be time to switch to different projects. We'll see. This one's going to get done. Luck of the draw, I'm going to continue. Everything else is up for grabs. We'll see. Maybe I'll start something new. Maybe. But that's it for this episode, Lefty Crochets and Mirror Knits. And we'll see what I've worked on the next time I make an episode. Good way to keep track of what I have worked on and what I plan to. That's it for now. I will see you again.